Good day, everyone. By now, we should have finished creating our style. So let's continue with what the question says. So the question says that place in your evidence document a screenshot to show that the style settings have been defined for the MB sub hairstyle. So the idea is that since we have created the file, let's make a screenshot of the MB sub hairstyle that we created. So I'm going back to the document. Now let's click on our style, then click on the MB subhead, then right click on it, right click on the MB subhead, go to modify. So you have it here. You can also go to format, paragraph. So you have both all the definitions that we did for the MB subhead. So I'm going to make a screenshot of this, and to do a screenshot you press Windows Shift and S. Don't forget that Windows Shift S to do that. So I'm going to do the screen. So I'm doing that now. So I'm done with that. Then I'll go to my evidence document, and I'm going to place that as evidence 3. So I've done that. Sorry, evidence 2. I've done the screenshot. So let's continue with the question. So the question further says, uh, displays this custom style as a name in the style manager organizer. Uh, provide screenshot evidence of display. So they said the custom style names, like that is all the style names that we created. We should make a screenshot of it in the organizer. So to do that, I'll go back to the document. So you already have it here. We have the MB body, MB subhead, MB subtitle. So we are just going to make a screenshot of this. And don't forget, what do we do? Windows Shift and S. So I'm going to just make a screenshot of this in the style organizer. So we have to place it where? In evidence 3. So I'm going to my evidence documents. So evidence 3 is this. So I've done that. That should be in evidence 3. Okay. So evidence 3. Let me just shift this a bit downwards. So everything just align with one another. So I have that as evidence 3. So let's go back to the question. The question says, um, that is number 5. At the start of the document, enter the title mountain bike study. So at the start of the document, they asked us to do mountain bike study. So I go to the start of the document, and I do um, start of the document. Let's do mountain bike study. So I've done that already. So it now said apply the MB title to this text. So if I'm going to do that, I'll go to the text that I just created now. I'm going to apply the MB title to the mountain bike study. So go to the MB title, apply. So I've done that. Now go back to the question. It said um, enter your name immediately after the subtitle revised by. So it said I should enter my name immediately after the subtitle revised by. So I'll go to the document, revised by. My name is Okpeyemi. Okpeyemi. So that's my name. So let's give it small space. So they said um, the style name has been created, stored in the style name MB subtitle has been created. Okay, that means they have created a MB subtitle for us. And if you remember very well, we didn't create anything like MB subtitle. Stored. So they said it has been created, stored, and applied to the subtitle text. Modify the subtitle so the only so the only the only so only the following formatting is applied. So what they wanted us to do is we should now have the style name of NB subtitle sans serif. Okay, that's the font size should be 18. It should be right. So let's just go to document and try to do that. So we go to subtitle, MB subtitle, or is it? Just to be sure. MB subtitle, yeah. So you right click and click on modify. So the style name is already there. Um, they said the font style should be sans serif. So sans serif we can use Arial. So Arial. Then the font point should be 18. So I'm going to 18. Then it should be right aligned, italics, single line space. So it's right aligned. This is left aligned, center aligned. This is right aligned. It should be italics. So for the single line spacing, I don't think single line, go to format, go to paragraph. So here we can change this to single line spacing. Okay. Let me make sure, zero before, zero after. So here you go, 0 0. So click on OK. uh, okay. So I think, let me just come. Yes, you can apply. It's already applied though, but just to be sure it's already applied, so I've done that. It's applied. So let's now said evidence 4. Place in your evidence document a screenshot of this style setting for the MB subtitle. So they want us to do a screenshot of the MB subtitle. That means the one we just did now. So I can still go back to my document. This MB subtitle. Oh my god, yeah. Anyways, modify it. So also go to the format, the paragraph. So do a screenshot of this. Don't forget Windows Shift and S. So going to do this now. Okay, so I'm done with that. So I'll go to my evidence document. That is evidence. Let me close this, close this, close this. That is evidence 4. So come here and place that. So that is done. So go back to the question again. Then I said apply the MB body style to the rest of the document. So I'll go to the rest of my document and I'll apply the MB body style. So let me just select everything, the rest of the document, and then I apply the MB body style. So that makes perfect sense. So we've done that. Everything is looking fine and making sense. So let me go back to the question and see what else we can do. So they now say apply square shaped bullet to the test from increased cardiovascular fitness. So the issue here is that if I go to they ask me to apply the square shaped bullet test to the test from. So I can be looking for increased cardiovascular in the test, or I can use this uh, um, find option. Just click on find. Okay, I have to. So come here. Let me myself here. So when you click on find, you see something like this. So let's type increased cardiovascular, increased. So just look for it. So it's right here. This one that is in here. So this is what we are looking for. So I can go ahead and close this. Now they asked me to put a bullet to level of anxiety and depression. So they asked me to stop here, levels of anxiety, and that is here. So let me just select the test I'm supposed to put a bullet to. So you see here is your bullet test. Let me just shift myself down so that I can. So you have your bullet somewhere here. So select your bullet numbering. So they ask us to use the square shaped one. So I'm using the square shaped bullets. So that's that. Then going back to the question, it says the question says uh it says the bullets are indented 2 centimeters from the left margin with the hanging indent a, applied if test strap to a second line. So to do this, we'll go back to the documents. So come to this. You see we have a paragraph style. come to paragraph, click on it. So when you click on paragraph, you have something like this. So let me go back to the question. So that they said indented 2 centimeters from the left margin. So to do that, 2 centimeters from the left margin, 2 centimeters from. So now I have issues here. My my test my measurement is set to inches, and this can be a problem for you too. So because if your measurement is set to inches, you may have issues uh, with setting the right measurement, like you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change from inches to centimeters. So in order to do that, let me just cancel it. I go to file, okay, go to options, then click on advanced. So you scroll down. This may not be necessary for you if your measurement is already in centimeters, okay, but if it's in inches, you change it. So I'm changing it here. So I'll change this and I'll click on centimeters. Okay. Okay, since that is done, let me go back to what I was trying to do, which is I'll go to paragraph, and they said here it should be 2 centimeters from the left margin, indented 2 centimeters. So I'm changing this to 2 centimeters. Let me just increase this to 2 centimeters from the left margin. Okay, I mean, is that all? So he said the list is in single line spacing, no space between the lines. So this list should be single line spacing, no space between the lines. That is zero spacing between the lines, single line spacing. So so I click on OK. Now if I go back to the question, it's now said there's a 6 point space after the last item in the list. So now if you look at what we have here, there is no space between the lines. We already done that, but they said after the last item on the list, there should be a 6 point space between the item and the next thing. So come here to the last item on the list, go to the paragraph here, then come and select 6 point space after the last one. So click on OK. You see it has increased the space between the last item and here. Okay, so for the purpose of uh, some people may find a long video boring. I'm going to stop here. Okay, I'm going to stop number 8, then continue from there. Okay, all right.